Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Divine Intuition 666. I'm going to be doing a collective message today for just anyone feeling down, sad, feeling like they possibly want to give up on something, someone, give up on themselves. There's like a lot of emotional heaviness in the energy, and I would like to dissect that and offer some guidance, some advice, motivation, and just let people be aware of things that they need to know to either verify or validate their emotions, validate experiences. I just want this channel to be really focused on emotional well-being and supporting others through hard times, because I feel like life is just very hard, and we need to talk about solutions. We need to talk about our feelings and process them. Sometimes people don't have anyone to talk to. They don't have anyone that understands where their heart is or the problems they're going through. So listening to tarot or spiritual advice, just inspirational videos, looking at quotes, anything like that can honestly change someone's life. It can uplift them to the point where they're changing their life, making improvements, feeling a lot better than they did before. I'm very big on mental health and just mental well-being, physical well-being, and protecting yourself in all forms. So I would like to just really dive deep into what is in the energy for the collective. And if this resonates with you, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel, or you can like the video or leave a comment that states what you resonate with and what you like about the channel and about this reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it, and I will be using tarot cards as well as oracle cards that I've purchased and some that I've even created myself. And honestly, the ones that I created myself are even more, they resonate even more with people and with just what's in the energy. They're very accurate for the most part from what I have seen. But yeah, I'll be using just all different forms of cards to really get down to the bottom of what the collective may be going through. And if this doesn't resonate with you, that's totally fine. You can still subscribe or keep following up with this channel, and maybe future videos will resonate a lot more with you. And I'll also be doing readings that focus on the elements, so air, water, fire, and earth elements. There'll be collective readings for those elements, so that also might resonate even more with you. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Whatever comes out, I'm going to read it. I'm going to explain what it could possibly mean. And there's no judgment. There's no looking at topics and feeling like they're weird or uncomfortable. Like, this is a channel that is just very much open-minded, open-hearted. And if you don't resonate with it, again, you can just click off the channel and find someone else. But this is for the people that want to and need to hear this message. So I'm going to start off with tarot. I'm going to pick a couple cards. I won't be looking at reversals right now, but if I intuitively feel that there's something on the shadow side of things that need to be talked about, then I will be diving deep into that. So what is it that the collective needs to hear right now that is going to help with whatever they're going through, and maybe any information that is important? Spirit, God, and ancestors that support us, support our well-being, our emotional state. What is it that is important for the collective to know? Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Judgment card, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Cups, this is the energy that I've been feeling with the collective, that there's some form of disappointment, or like someone has let you down, or like you don't feel seen. You could have had to walk away from something that you thought was a good opportunity for you at some point. But just as time went on, it's like you realize that maybe this isn't for you, that God or the universe has a different plan for you. And maybe that something was just an experience to learn lessons from. Yeah, the Judgment card can talk about karma as well, like just things that are fated to happen, they need to happen in order for a rebirth, a new perspective on things, a new phase of life to occur. It's important that you master the art of leaving things behind, even when it is uncomfortable or even when it hurts, because it can really improve your growth, your maturity. And sometimes when you leave certain toxicities behind, certain ways of life that no longer serve you, certain people that are not good for you, like karmic energies, jealous, envious energies, people that don't truly see your worth, people that don't have the time and energy for you. They misunderstand you every chance they get. They don't value your time. Like, this is something that it really does take self-worth to know when to walk away from certain things. Like I said, even when it's uncomfortable. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel as if the universe does have something new and fresh and beautiful for you once you do leave something behind. So, the journey will feel quite uncomfortable. Like I said, it's going to possibly feel a little bit lonely. It's going to feel as if, you're misunderstood. And like, why me? Why do I have to suffer through uncomfortable emotions and experiences? Why can't life just be all, sunshine and rainbows and positive feelings? But honestly, that is not the best way to grow. The saying that diamonds are created under pressure is very, very accurate for this reading. I feel like you feel there's an opportunity coming as well. Like, it's a feeling you have, and you know that you have better things ahead of you. But it is easy to want to look back at something that you are so comfortable with or so used to. Change is very hard for lots of people. But I feel like once you let go of certain pains, certain traumas, certain attachments, you finally let go and decide that you deserve an opportunity for something new. Even if it doesn't work out, but at least the opportunity to see what you're capable of, to see what you're willing to find, discover, that can definitely create an open door for lots of financial opportunities and just things in the physical world. Like, it could be money, it could be new people that you meet that create opportunities, maybe even just people that have networking abilities. They guide you to the right doors, the right pathways. Even if you leave certain people or things behind for a short period so you can focus on yourself, that is also important. You don't necessarily need to drop people forever for the rest of your life. and block everyone out all the time, all year, every day. Sometimes you just need breaks. You need a season of improvement so that you can come back to people a better person. And honestly, that should be what everyone strives for. You should never get too comfortable in your life. And if you feel like you're too comfortable and like things are stagnant or stuck in the same loop and energy, then there is something that needs to change. And that's most likely within yourself. It's not to say that you need to break yourself down and nitpick every single thing about yourself, every flaw or mistake you've made. But it is okay to still analyze those things because you deserve that to yourself. You don't deserve to sugarcoat anything to yourself. You don't deserve to be delusional and lie to yourself, where that can actually hurt you in the long run. It can set you up for failure because you're not seeing things clearly. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to some oracle. Let's see what the collective should move on from. Let's start with that. Any specifics for the collective energy? And if this doesn't resonate with you, since these are getting more into specifics, that's totally fine. Also remember that these messages could resonate with someone that you love, someone that you're close to. And maybe you need to pass along a message to someone else. Or maybe this is going to happen in the future and it has not happened yet. So please be open-minded and don't think that, oh, that can't be me. That's not me. I don't know this. I don't know that. That's stupid. Like, honestly, if you are in that type of mindset, then this channel will not be for you. It is going to be quite annoying hearing things that you feel like has nothing to do with you. But a lot of times it does, and you just don't realize it until it happens. So there's nothing to be embarrassed about when certain cards or information comes out. Everything is a part of God's plan, a part of the process of learning lessons in this crazy game of life. I mean, it's just so much that we're supposed to learn in life. It's not supposed to be a cookie cutter type experience. So let's go ahead and be open-minded. I'm going to go get right into it on what is it that the spirit guides and our ancestors and God himself or themselves want to have the collective like remove from their life or just let go of. So we have more money coming in here. Dreaming of you. Just love me. And involved. Okay, so let's start with involved. If you have attachments to people that are involved in relationships already, and you feel like some sort of self-worth by being with people that are already in a long-term committed relationship, maybe they have kids, maybe they're happily married, and people have families and lives. And, some people feel very validated from, as you say, taking someone else's partner or just dealing with lots of people at once. But, Spirit is asking to think about why that is something that you're okay with. I will say that there's better options out there, and you should detach from anyone that is involved also in anything just toxic, which third-party situations, cheating, scandalous type energy, side chick, side piece energy. That's something that Spirit wants you to leave. I mean, honestly, just in general and for the rest of 2025, just focus on you. And then we have dreaming of you. That could be someone that is dreaming of you, like a specific person is having you in their thoughts. They could miss you, have some form of spiritual connection to you, or just have a bond of some sort. But this is also about what to leave behind. So, maybe this is a person that you did have a connection with. Maybe you dream about them on a regular basis, or you see them in your thoughts. But it is time to let go of someone that you have been attached to for quite a long time. And possibly they could be involved already. They could have lied to you. They could have really betrayed you in some form of way. And it's time to detach your energy from them. Whether that be, using prayer, asking God or your spirit guides or your ancestors to help your energy be cleared. Or help you to see your value, your worth, so that you don't feel the need to be seen by others who are already in happy situations. Also, we have more money coming in. Obviously, more money coming in is a great sign. That's a wonderful thing. And that could be something that's happening. Maybe new opportunities and new money-making opportunities. That's why we had the Ace of Pentacles, which stands for abundance and manifestations. But I do feel like those manifestations will actually come in a lot faster once you do remove those toxic people in your life. Because one thing about it is God and, your guides and whoever you really believe in, just your higher power, they're not going to let certain blessings come into your life until you remove specific things, because they don't want those things to interrupt or destroy what they have planned for you. And it's nothing personal, but it's like you don't need any emotional, emotional instability. You don't need any chaos. You don't need any drama. You don't need anyone making you feel needy or desperate. You don't need someone putting you in a energy of seeking validation constantly so that you can feel worthy of something. That's not healthy at all. So I definitely feel like a form of lack mindset needs to be surrendered and needs to be left behind. Just lack mindset in any area of your life, whether that be love, money, friendships, family situations, any career opportunities, just anything, and then we have just love me here. So, maybe you want to feel more loved by people. That's the energy that you feel like, oh, I want people to like me. I want people to notice me. Why don't they treat me the way I want to be treated? Why don't they see me for who I am? Why don't they give me the time I feel I deserve? But at the end of the day, if you're constantly in that energy, it almost feels like you're in sort of a desperation, which it doesn't feel healthy. It feels like you don't know how to validate yourself. So looking for it externally is the only way to go. It's all you know how to do. You just want someone to love you. But at the end of the day, do you love yourself as much as you want other people to love you? What do you want them to love about you? What do you offer to others? Because some people, they want people to love them. They want people to notice them. They want more friendships in their life. They want more lovers in their life. But at the end of the day, and this is nothing like personal to anyone specific, this is very much a collective reading. So if you resonate with this, even if it feels uncomfortable, this is just what you need to hear. Like, people feel that desperation of you wanting something or a neediness. And you have to think about, what is it that I offer as a person to someone's life? What do I add to other people's lives that helps them? And if you can't think of much, obviously you just existing is enough. Trust me. You are enough. You don't need to give people money and all this other crap to, feel loved and make people notice you. It's just more of looking at a deeper part of yourself. What do you offer to the world? What do you offer to your friendships? What do you offer to your family dynamics? Your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. Do you just take and not give anything back in return besides a thank you? Besides oh, that's just what they should do. That's what they do all the time. That's what I deserve. Think about why you deserve certain things. Have you done anything to deserve something? A lot of people want so much stuff, but it's like, are you even improving yourself as a human being and going deep within, healing traumas, healing toxicities, healing your chaotic thoughts and feelings, stabilizing your emotional well-being, focusing on your mental health? Like, are those things important to you? And if they're not, why not? Who has distracted you, or what has distracted you so long where you no longer care about those things? And a lot of people too, they focus so much on money and getting a bag and getting that bread, and that's nice. But it's like, if you're not good from within, then none of that matters. You can make as much money as you want. You're going to feel depressed, sad, angry. You're going to hate people. You're going to hate love. You're not going to appreciate the depths of life, the positive things in life. And then also, you're not going to appreciate the struggles. You're going to have a pity party. You're going to be a victim for everything and think everything is happening to you, not for you. There's lots of things that happen that are dark, and a lot of things, are unfair in life. It's the truth. Some things do happen to you. But at the end of the day, we do have to eventually see what we can learn from things. What have you learned, although something has traumatized you? Because you learning something can really change you for the better. And if it can't change you, it can change someone else's life. You sharing your story, sharing how you've improved and evolved, can really help someone. And that is what I am trying to do with my channel. I want others to feel a deep emotional connection and bond with the words that I'm saying, with the messages that I'm bringing out. I don't want you to feel bored. I don't want you to feel judged. I don't want you to feel offended. This is a channel solely focused on uplifting the people that are low, that don't have family members, they don't have friends, they don't have genuine people in their life to literally talk about the deep things, the dark things, the emotional things, the good and the bad. Some people literally have friends in their life that only sugarcoat and tell them what they want to hear and validate every emotion. And then when one little thing bad happens, it's like they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to get through struggles, conflict. They react horribly to everything in their life. So it definitely is time to step into your power, your confidence. Evolve into a warrior and not a worrier. If you are a worrier, always worried about what someone thinks of you, always worried about the next trend, always worried about how people are looking at you on the street, always worried about, the next lover and what they think of you, and it's just too much for your energy. You need to clear it out, do a salt bath, burn some sage, pray, do some yoga, do Zumba, and dance out your negative energies. Go to the gym, lift weights, pump that adrenaline, go on a run. Just step outside and just get fresh air. Walk outside with no shoes, step in the grass, ground yourself. There's so many things you can do to really get yourself in a different energy. Because you don't want to keep doing the same thing every single day and expecting some form of change. That is called insanity. Doing the exact same thing for every relationship, knowing that things are not working out, doing the exact same thing for all your friendships, knowing that all your friendships do not last, or that you are allowing toxic friends into your life. That means that there's a sign that you need to change something. Stop doing something or even do something more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to some more parts of the messages. I really hope that this reading is resonating for someone out there. I'm really being genuine with what I'm talking about. There's nothing scripted or planned or AI generated about what I have to say. I have been doing readings by myself on my own and not posting them for about 2 years now, maybe even 3 years. And, finally I have gained the confidence to speak my truth and let this information out, because I just no longer want to keep it inside when this information could help even just one person. And that's what I want. Even just one person that thinks that the video could save their life, save their emotions, save their heartache, and save their confidence. That's what I would like. So let me go ahead and go deeper. I'm going to ask some more questions to see what can help us. I'll also go into some warning signs of things to watch out for. And any, new blessings coming in for the collective, things that you need to be open-minded about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into things to be aware of and watch out for. Not in a fear-based way, like there's no reason to be scared and sit there and, like I said, warrior, not worrier. So you need to, get confident, get strong, and think about how you're going to defeat these things, how you're going to overcome them. Think of actual solutions. And I'll also give you solutions to some of these problems that you may be going through. Recently I've been connected with people with addictions. I don't know, it's been coming up a lot, whether it be alcoholism, drug use, even if it's like just a recreational type thing. There's something about like being very dependent on things. And I have recently went sober to challenge myself just to see how I do, like make a change. Sometimes you have to make changes like that are super, super uncomfortable because everything else is not working. So I removed alcohol, I removed cannabis use, just anything that is altering my mind, my body. I don't want to feel like it's taking over me. I want to feel like I'm choosing it when I would like to choose it, and also pulling back because I know my limits. I know how to control it. But once you let something take over your body, it really can affect a lot of things around you. And the universe can show you that it affects things around you, because a lot of things seem chaotic. And then you just seem like the only thing you're focused on eventually is the alcohol, is the cannabis, is the whatever drug you're using. I don't want to say too much options of drugs, but, there's no judgment because there's so many types of addictions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people know, it's not like one is better than the other, really, because at the end of the day, all forms of drugs can be dangerous. It does. You don't want to compare drugs because they're all dangerous. They can all lead to depression, anxiety. They can all lead to dependency, attachments that are toxic. It can lead to emotional instability. So, it's just something to think about. There's no pressure. You don't have to stop abruptly doing something that you've been doing for years and think, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm just going to stop. Everything's fine. Great. I'm going to be sober for 5 years plus now. Like, it is a journey. It is literally a journey that you need to go at your own pace. So if you stop one thing in your life that you feel can be toxic, out of the 10 things you're doing, that is progress. The universe sees that. Don't feel bad because, you're not perfect and you're not a nun. Like, no one's innocent here. No one's a nun. No one's sitting here judging every little thing you do. Like, no, it's just more about your well-being. It's a personal life journey. It's a personal experience. So just think about that. What things can you remove from your life that is actually going to improve your life? And even if it feels scary at first, I would pray about it, because I prayed about me going sober. It's been about a month now from just everything completely. Even wine and all that other stuff. Like, just nothing. Literally nothing but your own energy, personality, your own thoughts to get through. Which obviously, if you have prescribed medication, don't stop taking that. Like, take your medication. But I'm talking about like third-party stuff, external stuff that has nothing to do with your medication, that you're adding to it to try to like still combat these inner demons, these inner chaotic thoughts, these emotions that are so hard to feel, something that you want to numb yourself with. It is time to kind of analyze where you're at with that. But what are the warning signs? I just got off track. I'm sorry, but I love to just really go deep. I don't like shallow anything. I don't like shallow relationships. I don't like shallow friendships. I don't like shallow tarot messages that I see on YouTube. And I also don't like fear-based messages where it's just about bad things happening all fucking day and negative things happening in relationships. I mean, I just feel like that's so karmic and there's nothing you're getting from that. If you're going to say negative things, at least say something that you can help to solve it, so that you're not sitting there just dwelling in the pain and reliving the trauma. So yeah, what do we need to avoid for the collective? What do we need to avoid? Okay, so we have Pisces and we have writer, singer, artist, painter, or dancer. So what I'm getting from this is Pisces, like, it's a water sign. Pisces are known for being able to hide emotions, hide feelings, hide things really well. They're very secretive, they can be toxically secretive, but they also can just be like more reserved in expression. They need to feel safe for them to just come out and say things. When they do finally feel safe with someone, they will, be their entire full selves. But it's just like talking about not hiding the creative parts of yourself. Not being ashamed, not being shy. Just, if you have content that you want to put out there into the world, then put it out there. Stop worrying about the amount of likes and comments you're getting. Stop worrying about what people think. Because again, that's setting you up for, I'm seeking validation to feel some type of value. There's no reason for that. It's just unnecessary to feel that way. Like, if you're a writer, then write. Like, who cares? Just write. Post your stuff on Instagram. Post it on Facebook. Express yourself. This life is just too short. 3333 on the timer as I'm speaking on this. Maybe you guys are connected to the number 333 or 3333. Somebody could be a master number 33. Any of those things could apply. But again, just, if you're a singer, sing your heart out. Write music. Every morning, get up and write some lyrics. You don't have to post it right away, but at least create something that you connect with on a deep emotional level and have it in your vault. You know what I'm saying? So that when you're ready to edit, to go record in the studio, you at least have all of your art, all of your creations safe. Paint, draw, whatever your heart feels. It could be abstract. It doesn't have to be an actual photo of anything. It could just be literally drawing, like it's called free writing, or you can also do free drawing, where you're just letting your hand flow. There's no specific goal, and seeing what comes out of that. And if you're a dancer, maybe creating your own choreography every day. Wake up, put a song that you love and create a choreography for it. Film yourself dancing so you can save it, right? And then even if you're like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing, it doesn't look right. Well, save the video and then improve those dance moves. Like, keep watching yourself dance, and then like edit what you need to edit. Start adding little critiques to how your body movements are, so it looks more sharp, so it looks more professional, so it looks more sensual, whatever goal that you're going for, you know. Or if you want to go for elegance, if you want to go for hard and confident, like, everything about artistry is very deep. And if you're an artist and you're a creator, then you know this. So do not hide your light from the world because you are afraid, because you are scared that other people are going to think you're bragging, because other people can't handle when others are doing well in their life or expressing themselves. You know, it's not fair to you. So just post, write, create, do whatever it takes. And then also, I'm getting that this is going to help your emotional state. It's going to help you feel like you are more comfortable expressing yourself out into the world, because you're going to face your fears. You're no longer going to do things based on other people. That is not a part of your personality any longer. You're purely doing things out of the genuine feelings in your heart, like the need to get your emotions out there and help others. It's going to really inspire you to let go of all this questioning, judgment, and criticism you have for yourself. I'll do one more thing about what to let go of and just be warned about in your energy collective, and then I'll go into the blessings. Okay, so we have bully. We have witchcraft. We have wish granted. We have Mother Earth. And we have Eye of Horus. So, okay. This is nothing to be worried about. I don't want this channel to sit, have people in my comments just like, oh my God, like just fear mongering and 3737 on the timer as I'm saying this. Just focus on the worst parts of the reading. Like, if you cannot handle certain words and certain energies, this channel is not for you 100%. But I'm going to warn my, tribe, I call it, my soul tribe, about anything that's in their energy, because why be fearful of it? We can take it on headstrong. There's no reason. So when it comes to bullies in your energy, I do feel like that is something that you could have struggled with growing up, even, or just in life. People feel like they could just pick at you, say different little comments and sly remarks or judgments about you, because they're not actually happy with themselves. That's why, they have nothing better to do than to make someone else external from them feel uncomfortable. Which is crazy, because I just feel like there's people on this earth that really waste their time trying to make others feel like crap. And that should really just, like, when you say it out loud, it's just like, wow, like you actually have no life. Like, you don't think about anything except for judging and laughing at people all day, every day, and never actually looking at what you need to improve in your own life. That's insane. So any bullies in your life, or even just people that just don't get you, they never do, they never will, they try on their life to misunderstand everything you're saying, make little sly remarks because they think they know you. Let them, because the only person you should really care about is the God that you believe in, yourself. What do you feel about yourself? How do you want your God to view you? How do you want your spirit guides and your ancestors to view you? Your passed over loved ones that are watching you, your grandmother, your grandfather, your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your brother, and your mother and your father, anyone that is close to you. that has passed over, that if you believe in energy, spirits, and all these things, just understand they're hearing you, they're watching you experience life in a whole different dimension. And they don't want to see you, crying, depressed, thinking dark thoughts, and giving up on yourself. That's not what they want. They want you to feel uplifted, because life is so short. The people that love you want you to succeed. And if there's people in your life that you feel like they don't, there's a problem. They need to be removed, or there needs to at least be a boundary set in place. So don't let anyone bully you. If someone comments something negative, ignore it. Who cares? I mean, they literally took the time out of their day to say something to you. I mean, that should make you feel so confident. Like, wow, like even if it's just like talking crap about your body, your looks, your personality. I mean, the fact that they literally took the time is a compliment. Who cares? And you need to be cocky in a way that's healthy. So you're not just sitting there being a victim to people's ignorance, because it's just not worth it. Don't be a victim to people's ignorance, to people's traumas and their own mental irregulation. No. Their emotional irregulation. So just take that as a compliment and understand that, there's haters everywhere. Who cares? I really don't. I used to be that person that would just care about what people think, how they viewed me, how I'm looking and what I'm saying, and how I made them feel uncomfortable and just insecure. And honestly, I got so tired of that. It was actually draining to continue my life thinking like that, when there is literally millions and millions and millions and billions of people on this earth. And to think that, and honestly, it can come off a little narcissistic even, like you really thinking that people are out to get you 24/7 everywhere in the world, and they know you personally on a deep level. I mean, it's just not realistic. No one cares that much, Move on. You should love yourself more than that person is focused on you. And you should love yourself enough to know you don't have to accept everything that's being said to you. You don't have to resonate with everything that's being said to you. Okay? So we have witchcraft. I know that's a strong word for some people that can't handle it. But if you can't handle that word, maybe you should go on a different channel that doesn't believe in stuff like that. That's totally fine. But this is for the people that do believe people are out here in the world doing dark things to people, because that's what witchcraft is. It's not just this stupid like, oh my God, I'm mixing a pot of herbs and spewing mantras and speaking in tongues to dark energies to hurt others, and I'm poking needles in a doll. Like, I mean, if that's how you view it, then great. I mean, continue to view it that way. I can't stop you. But at the end of the day, a bully that spews negative things into your life that literally discourages you from goals, from things you're passionate about, that is a form of witchcraft. When you're speaking on someone's name, when you're spelling things out, right? These letters that you're using to spell words, it's a spell. It's literally called spelling. There's a reason that these words are what they are. So be careful with the things that you say to others. Be careful with how you talk to yourself. That's the biggest one. Because sometimes you got to protect yourself. You might have to cuss out some people. You might have to, say some things to others that are not so nice. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that, oh my God, I'm causing strife in people's lives. Like, honestly, who cares? Sometimes you have to protect yourself. And that's just what it is. Point blank, period. But at the end of the day, if every day you wake up, you're saying you're ugly. Every day you wake up, you're saying you're not enough. You're saying you're broke. You're saying, oh my God, I will never find love. Oh my God, I don't have this. I don't have that. Just very needy, very ungrateful, that's just not okay. Like, you have to come out of that mentality. And if you're attached to someone that's a bully that acts like that, again, you need to remove them, because their whole energy is based on spelling spells that are not serving you or their own life. You need friends that uplift you. And you need friends that point out these negative dark forces, this witchcraft that people put into your life. You need friends that point out those things so you can remove yourself to safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, this could even be like actual people doing like magical crap to try to control narratives and situations, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, God is very powerful. He's watching at all times. Your ancestors and your spirit guides are watching at all times. They're very protective over you. They will not let certain energies pierce through unless they feel like you will get through. And if that happens, there will be consequences for the people that decided to cause harm. 100%. It's going to be consequences that cannot be reversible. So you don't have to worry about people sending this dark energy towards you because, trust me, with Mother Earth here, Eye of Horus, these are very strong, powerful, spiritual cards. And with Wish Granted, it's telling me that your spirit guides, the God, Mother Earth, Gaia, whoever it is you believe in, just all of these energies combined, they're watching. The Eye of Horus, they're keeping an eye on you. They're keeping an eye on the bullies. And whatever you ask them to do, they will, as long as it's within their, scale of doing things, they will grant your wish. They will do whatever it takes to protect you, especially if you're focused on your calling. The people that are focused on improving as a person, if you think that God is going to let someone interrupt your spiritual awakening, just think again. Those people will be abruptly removed from your life. And you're going to notice, even if it's a family member, even if it's a best friend, they're going to remove them from your life so that you have the time to heal. If someone's in the way of your healing, they're going to have to be gone. It's nothing personal, but it's all protection. It's all love. And then, that's how much God loves you. That's how much your ancestors and your spirit guides love you and appreciate you. And if no one has told you that they love you, then you need to know that people love you. I love you. I love when people love others, when they heal their trauma. I love when people love themselves. Like, there's some people that just don't hear it enough. They don't feel appreciated. So they feel like attachments that are toxic is the only way to feel control. But I promise you, there is something beautiful about winning over the toxic things in your life, becoming a better person, healing things that have been so traumatic to you, removing people that no longer serve you, getting deeper into your spirituality. There's something so beautiful about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the blessings. Anything good coming to the collective? Ooh, good vibes. Yes. So an optimistic attitude, just feeling happier. I'm getting the Sun card as well in my head. Like, also the Sun card could be a child as well. Maybe someone could be fertile, getting pregnant, just a new thing being born in life. It could be an actual child or just a new opportunity being created, being birthed into your life. Just like that Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, the sun could be coming out today. You could be feeling like there's just this positive aura in the air. Even if little bad things happen here and there, like there's just this like feeling that everything's going to be okay at the end. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, you're just like, no, God got me. I'm going to be fine. My guides got me. My ancestors are watching over me. My family and my friends, they love me. They got my back. Like, there's just something so positive and uplifting that is going to hit you so hard, and you're going to feel like this boost of energy where you just feel like, can't nobody stop me. I'm going to do all the things I said I wanted to accomplish. For the rest of the year, this should be your energy. just focused on, just focused on your goals, your wants and needs, and your well-being. What else is good coming to the collective? Okay. Ooh, something unpredictable. Okay, so there's a surprise, something that you don't expect that could be coming towards you. What is this? I kind of want to know, what is the unpredictable part? What is... Okay, so maybe some form of love. Love, not war. Maybe, okay, someone who's a gentle giant could be coming into your life. Someone who, they seem intense at first, but then when you get to know them, they have a good energy. There's good vibes. There's a protective energy. There's a safe feeling with them. This could be a friend, a platonic friend. It could also be a new lover. Someone that wants to connect with you on a deep level, not just intellectually, not just sensually, but just wanting to just know you. They like someone who wants to be around your energy, genuinely, because they just appreciate your energy. You don't even have to speak. You could just be in someone's presence, both silent, and just feel so safe and content and comfortable with that person. So that's beautiful. But I'm definitely getting a sensual vibe from it. Someone has, feelings for you that you didn't know about, or, maybe you notice people are flirting with you more. And it's kind of giving you a little boost of confidence. Oh my God, I still got it, okay. I still got it like that. Shoot, let me strut my stuff. Let me keep being positive. Let me keep taking care of myself and keep on with my self-care routine, because obviously it's working. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. And people are noticing the vibes, So that's something to be happy about. Okay, somebody could be from Louisiana, or maybe you could be visiting Louisiana, or just in general, something about the South. The country type vibes. You could be traveling. This could be what that means too. And also, when I think of this place, I think of the sun, the heat. I also think of amazing food, which it just resonates with good vibes, just positivity. Good times, good food, laughs, music, something about just congregating together as a family. Maybe you're going to have a get together with family members or something like that. That's going to kind of lift your spirits up a bit, especially with just going through disappointments recently and feeling like you just had to let go of so many things. But it's you're going to meet people, friends, relationships, family members that maybe help get you out of that mentality, or even just distract you for a moment. Okay, let me use this other oracle deck here that I'm connected to. I feel like I should. What else does the collective need to be excited for blessings, good things coming into their life? We have perseverance. So, again, feeling that confidence to get through things that have always been a struggle for you, or have always caused you to feel down in some type of way. It's you just no longer feel like you need to be chained to that anymore. You don't need to feel held down by that anymore. And on this perseverance card, there's a fish in water, and then there's the sun right above it. So there's that good vibes. There's that energy that was coming up in the other tarot cards or oracle cards. And then we have the fish, which is literally the sign of Pisces. So someone could be a Pisces. Maybe this could really, really resonate with a Pisces energy. You really need to hear this message. And it doesn't necessarily mean you are a Pisces. You could literally have it in your chart anywhere, even if you don't know it. So just scratch all the little zodiac signs. This is literally just, if you resonate, But I still will talk about certain signs if I feel like I need to. But yeah, it's like the fish is in water. Like, it's like you're trying to balance your emotions with your positive attitude. You're trying to find just a good middle ground. You don't want to sink in pity and be crying all day, every day. Why me? Woe is me. But you also don't want to be delusionally happy where you're just like, oh my God, everything's perfect. And it's like whole time you have all kind of addictions. You talk to horrible influences in your life. You have no goals. You have no drive. You've done nothing for yourself this week to like improve anything in your life. Like, obviously there's a balance. You have to kind of go deeper within yourself. You can't just do this surface level stuff. And in this channel, I mean, if you are surface level and you need help with that, this is the perfect channel for you, because every message we're going deep. It doesn't matter. Every card we're going deep, even if it's annoying. Because shallow is too safe. And shallow will cause delusion, which will cause problems. Trust me. Arguments, issues. So definitely focus on perseverance through the bullies, through the possible, dark thoughts and magic that people are throwing at you, psychic attacks, whatever it is that they're, having, gossiping about you. Just persevere through that. Do not care about what people are thinking about you, because they just don't know you. They just don't know you on the depth that, it's even worth caring about what they say. Like, it's just not worth it. So what else? Let me see. I think I'm going to, because this is like 57 minutes, so I feel like an hour long is perfectly fine. That's enough information for people. And I'll do, more readings after this. I'll get more specific on topics. I'm probably going to do a reading too next on karmic energies, what to know about them, who you need to remove, not what, but who, like actual people in your life. Because I feel like some people just don't know, they're not sure, but that's okay. That's going to be the next reading. So to end this off, what else does the collective need to know? We have commitment. Things are getting serious. Okay. So maybe you're committing to someone or feeling like you want to settle down. Maybe you're not with anyone yet, but you're thinking, oh man, like I'm tired of dating and dating around. I want to have a family. I want to sit down, settle down, and think about my future plans, my goals. I'm getting older. I want to feel like I have some form of direction in my life. Think about, do you want to get married? Why or why not? Do you want a long-term relationship? Why or why not? Just think deeply about even just the commitments in your life besides your relationship, like your commitment to a job, to a friendship. Like, do these things serve me still? Is it worth staying around at? Or can you, find something a little bit more healthier? Yeah, and then we have move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. So it's like, you need to know when to move on. And you need to know when to commit and when to hold strong to people. There has to be some form of balance. And honestly, that will improve naturally as you focus on self-worth. As you do things to level up with your health, your mental well-being. Yeah. My dog is literally dreaming right now. Her eyes are wide open. And she's like running in her dreams. Like her little paws are like just, they're moving. It's cute. Yeah, something about dreaming though is definitely significant. You could be having a lot more dreams that are like vivid. I know I have just vivid dreams that are like giving me like physical reactions, emotional reactions. I'm able to control things in the dream, move around, protect myself. Like, you could be just going through like some form of like astral projection. I cannot talk. Astral projection. Yep. Okay. Anything else we need to know? So it says divorce, experiencing a breakup. So that could be that disappointment, that 8 of Cups from the beginning of the reading. A lot of people are experiencing heartbreak, whether it's with an actual boyfriend or girlfriend, or if it's with a heartbreak with a family member, or a friend that you're just no longer attached to due to whatever reasons. But even though things didn't work out with certain people in the past, it doesn't mean that you still can't open up your heart. Like, be open to love and friendships and new opportunities, because you're not just, don't limit yourself to the bad experiences in life. Look at what you learned from it and then tell yourself, yes, I deserve new experiences. I deserve better experiences, and I will do what it takes to put myself in that position. So I think I'm going to end it here. I think I'll do like a positive affirmation card. I have these mudra cards that talk about different hand signs. I think I want to pick one from there. I think they even have like quotes on them or something. Let me see if I can find these cards. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and see what the spirit guides or God or whoever you believe in, because I keep saying all of them because I just, everyone has their own belief system and I don't judge. There's nothing you have to believe in. It can be any of these things. Allah, whoever, I don't know. If you're watching this tarot video, then you believe in something that you feel connects with you on a deep level. And, maybe you think that there's certain messages that were meant for you. So let's go ahead and get into what you need to know. What is inspiring to the collective right now? So we have patience mudra. The phrase is, I can wait. I can wait. Patience. The color green is significant. Trees are significant. The middle of your palm is significant. Look up patience mudra. I'm going to read what's on the back. It says, this mudra fortifies the liver, regulates the body temperature, and helps to balance out strong emotions and inner conflicts. Wrap the first 4 fingers of one hand around the ring finger of the other whilst pressing the thumb onto the middle of the palm. And I accidentally said praying. Maybe, some people don't believe in prayer. That's fine. But like, you speak every day. So it's like prayer is just literally talking. So you don't have to look at it that deep. But it's like you need to speak out things that are for you. Positive affirmations. Especially if you're feeling like anxious. Because I know anxiety can cause a lot of impatience and just upheaval. So maybe you need to focus on mantras or sayings or quotes or poems or songs that can help bring out the patience in you. Even sounds, like right now I'm listening to ocean waves and water sounds on YouTube. And I'm listening to the one that has like the black screen. So there's literally nothing to look at. It's just a black screen and you're hearing the nature sounds. That puts me at ease. It puts me in a state of calm. It helps me connect with nature in a way as well, which is probably why this tree and the green colors are on here. And then we also had the Mother Earth card come out earlier. So, it's time to connect to nature for sure. That will help you calm your nerves. Go out for a walk in the park, on a trail, even in your backyard. Literally just go out with a book, sit down, put your coat on if it's cold, get some hot cocoa, some hot tea, and just feel the wind, feel the energy, look at nature, look at the leaves falling, the change of colors of the leaves and the flowers. And yeah, so it says, everything which grows regenerates. During a healing process, for instance, it develops and unfolds. It needs a certain time. So basically, like timing and giving yourself time to grow and develop certain things that you need to improve is important. You don't want to rush your healing. You don't want to rush removing certain people out your life if you're not ready. Obviously, wait until you are strong enough to do it so that you don't feel like you need to go back to those same things so fast. Instead of impatiently frittering our energies away, we can use the times of waiting for better things. Think of a tall, majestic tree in the prime of life and ask it to share its patience, steadfastness, perseverance, look at that word popping up again, strength, and inner composure with you. You inhale its energies with long, deep breaths. So maybe some breath work is important. That can help with your anxiety as well. Because I am feeling like there's someone that struggles with anxiety really bad. And it comes out in their attitude. It comes out in how they talk to people, how they treat others. It comes out in how they get things done throughout the day. So there's something that needs to be focused on when it comes to calming your inner self. So you can feel safe. So you can feel able to do whatever it is you want to do. It says, my patience and inner calm increase from moment to moment. That's the mantra you can say. My patience and inner calm increase from moment to moment. And the number 43 is significant. The number 43, as well as the number 7, which the number 7 is a very, very spiritual number. So, this feels like a very spiritual reading, almost like the star card, like a connection to some form of awakening and understanding of who you are, and that patience to heal and have that journey for yourself so that you can become the person that you've always wanted to become. So yeah, I really hope that this reading helps someone out there. I really meant every word from the bottom of my heart, and I love everyone that has come to genuinely listen and take the messages, use it for something good in their life. Even if it's one sentence out of this entire hour-long reading, that's good enough for me. Like, I just want to change someone's life for the better. I want to uplift people. I want to help them, warn them, help them understand topics and opinions and just anything in their life that they're struggling with. And again, this is for the collective. This is for no one specific, no specific zodiac sign. But if you read the title, you happen to click on this video, then again, this is definitely for you. There's something in this reading that you need to hear, whether it be for yourself or someone that you love. So again, thank you so much for listening. If you want to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and do that. You can leave a comment. You can like the video just to get my videos into the algorithm so that you can see more of me and hear more of me. I think eventually I will transition to showing the cards, showing myself in the videos. But right now I'm strictly doing audio / podcast style, tarot readings. So if you feel called to listen to the whole thing, great. Put it in the background with some headphones on and just vibe to this reading. Write notes down from what you really resonate with so that you can look back, if you have a journal, at the things that are being said. But yeah, definitely thank you. I appreciate you for listening. And I hope to have more of my soul tribe connect with me on these videos. And don't be afraid to comment your thoughts. I really appreciate every single one of you listening. And I love you. So have a wonderful day and think positive, be patient with yourself, be patient with others, but don't take yourself for granted. Don't let people manipulate you. Don't let people run all over you, and you have the power to decide things in your life and make change. Okay? Awesome.